The Cookbook for the Universe. Introduction. Throughout history, humanity has sought to understand the mechanics of the universe, from Newton's laws to Einstein's relativity and the quantum world. Each framework has unveiled new dimensions of our reality. However, these theories often operate within specific contexts, leaving open questions about their interconnectedness and broader applicability. The Cookbook for the Universe addresses these questions by presenting a new lens for understanding existence through the principles relative gravity, RG. By integrating concepts from classical mechanics, relativity, and quantum theory, RG redefines how we perceive forces, time, and the evolution of phenomena across scales. Volume 1, The Foundations of Existence. This volume delves into the philosophical underpinnings of our reality. By exploring concepts such as symmetry, the void, and timelessness, it establishes the groundwork for understanding the universe as a dynamic system governed by foundational principles. Volume 2, Relative Gravity and the Symphony of Forces. Building on the philosophical insights of Volume 1, this volume transitions into the scientific and mathematical framework of relative gravity, RG. It introduces new perspectives on forces, manifolds, and the relationships between energy and time, offering models that unify phenomena from particles to galaxies. Why explore relative gravity? Relative gravity, RG, offers a comprehensive perspective that bridges gaps in existing theories, providing a unified framework that spans the atomic to the galactic. Unlike its predecessors, RG contextualizes gravity and other forces as relative phenomena, evolving dynamically across scales and influenced by their environments. Comparative insights. Unlike Newton's laws of gravity, Newton's gravitational formula, reliant on the constant g, is Earth-centric, effectively describing phenomena within our immediate planetary context. Relative gravity transcends these limits, offering explanations for relationships between Earth, the Sun, and the solar system as a whole. It introduces relative equilibrium, defined as m1 where d2 equals m2 d1, as a dynamic balance that accounts for interdependence between bodies. Different than Einstein's special theory of relativity, Einstein's theory elegantly describes the interplay of time, space, and velocity, but assumes a universal constancy of light speed. RG builds on this by incorporating the dimension of time as a continuum. This allows RG to address not only instantaneous relationships, but also the iterative evolution of forces and phenomena over time. Similar to quantum mechanics, yet different. Quantum mechanics delves into the probabilistic nature of particles, but often treats macro phenomena as detached from quantum rules. RG embraces delta phenomena, creating a seamless narrative where micro and macro scales are inherently linked through iterative abstraction and synthesis. Manifolds in RG versus string theory. String theory describes fundamental particles as one-dimensional strings vibrating in higher dimensional spaces. RG views manifolds as evolving constructs formed by vectors within the dimension of time. These manifolds dynamically interact and grow, representing not just states, but trajectories of existence. The scope of this work invites you to step into a new paradigm of thought, a cookbook for the universe, where the cosmos is understood not as a static collection of laws, but as a dynamic interplay of forces and phenomena. In Volume 1, aka Ex Nihilo, explored is the philosophical foundations, symmetry, the void, and timelessness. These ideas set the stage for understanding how the universe is structured at its most fundamental level. Volume 2, aka Object-Oriented Design for Unification Theory, or Theory of Relative Gravity, transitions to the scientific framework, presenting the mathematical and conceptual tools of relative gravity. This work lays out equations that redefine how we measure and interpret forces, models that span particles to galaxies, visualizations that bridge the abstract and tangible. Through these volumes, we aim to provide not just an explanation, but a new lens for understanding the universe. You are invited to consider how this perspective may inspire future explorations, from cosmology to cognition. Welcome to the Cookbook for the Universe. Together, let us journey into the principles that govern existence and perhaps glimpse what lies beyond.